Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the best day of the week. As you know, Wednesday is the best day of the week because we take a look at some wisdom from the book of Proverbs. Also, I think it's been since before Lent began. It's been that long since I've had a Popeye spicy chicken sandwich. I'm thinking about hitting that up today. So, Wednesday just cannot be beat. Quick reminder of what we do with these Proverbs from God. Take a look at them and see how we see the truth of them through our experiences, how God has ordered life to typically work, and knowing that we've made some mistakes and occasionally we get things right gives us a little bit of wisdom and experience to walk into the future. Our proverb for today is a good one. It's going to remind us of our personal responsibility to seek after wisdom. It's also going to show us that there is a lived benefit from following God's word. Here's the proverb. Proverbs 14 verse 3 says this: "By the mouth of a fool comes a rod for his back, but the lips of the wise will preserve them." Did you hear it? By the mouth of a fool comes a rod for his back. Here's something we have to reckon with when we're talking about the book of Proverbs. Really often, what we talk about, by that I mean maybe when we gather in God's house for weekend worship, what we often talk about is stuff that has eternal consequences. The difference between belief and unbelief, what that means for our eternal future. That's obviously important stuff. It's the most important stuff, but it's not all that God's word deals with. One of the things that we see in the book of Proverbs is that our everyday actions, thoughts, words, all that kind of stuff, our everyday actions, those have consequences too. Quick reminder though, when we think about consequences from our actions, I do want you to know that the book of Proverbs, these aren't prophecies, they're not promises, they're general advice for how a life lived under God's care, well lived, should look. An acknowledgement that God orders the world in our lives to work in a certain way. And when we follow God's word, it's a blessing. Doesn't mean money's going to rain down from heaven. Doesn't mean everything's always going to work out according to our hopes and dreams. What it means is that this is generally good advice for how a follower of Jesus in this crazy world can attempt to live according to God's will. Our proverb for today is a good example of that. You see, it's the fool who keeps getting hit on the back with a rod, wonders why people are so cruel to him. But the thing is, as this proverb says, that rod came from his own mouth, because he's often running his mouth without thinking, without concern for those who are hearing. It creates the attacks that come against him. On the flip side, of course, is the wise. According to the book of Proverbs, the wise measure their words, consider before speaking, also consider how someone's going to hear. When we live wisely like that, hey, then we're not handing the rod to someone else to beat us. This is an extremely hard thing to do, but it's an important thing to do. It's a reminder that you and I have to step back and realize that if people are always trying to beat up on us, that maybe we played a role in that. Maybe we should check ourselves, make sure there's no log in our eye before we bother with the speck in theirs. As we know, taming the tongue is hard work, but it's necessary. Better to be the wise, preserved by our words, rather than the fool providing a reason for other people to assault us. Let's close with prayer. Lord, help me to be wise, not according to the world's standards, but according to yours. Help me to choose every single day the way of wisdom and the way of Jesus. Amen. As always, thanks for taking time to be a part of this. See you soon.